her. But when they say knock, knock, knock in Englewood to Margaret Josephs, I'm actually asking, I'm not picking on her. What is her storyline going to be?
Promoting her drink, promoting her face stuff. Lexi and the kid living there. I have no freaking idea. I really don't know. Her hatred for Louis. She's going to still come for Louis.
We're over that, honey.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
over
Well,
that.
they don't think you are, because that if they do bring back the whole cast, this is the answers to the reunion, because there's a lot of unanswered questions.
Girl, I'm going to go with the viewers on this one. I'm over it. I mean, I'm over Margaret's hatred for Louis. I need something different. I do. But listen, I don't know. I'm not, I mean, who knows? I just don't see it.
I'm not over it. I'm not over it.
No, you're not.
I'm not. I really want more answers. I really do. So I have unanswered questions.
But you know what?
About Fuda, about Margaret's son. I want all these in. These are serious. This is serious allegations. I want the answers.
But
and
Kim,
I think
you're giving them so much credit for thinking you're going to get the answers. I'm not convinced.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
I mean, listen, and I'm not picking on her. If Margaret's storyline is her and it's her energy drink or whatever the fuck it is, then give us some cameras over here in the Hamptons and in Kim D's house, because we got more of a storyline than that.
A lot more.
I mean, an energy drink for $800,000 a year. Are you fucking kidding me? No. Lexi living there. That was last season.
I agree.
I agree. I'm not picking. Listen, I don't know what Malaya's storyline is. People say, well, Teresa has no storyline without Melissa. I tend to disagree.
Listen, you know, I'm not.
She has a wild card.
She's got the wild card A. She's got her daughters that are really starting to speak out again. Okay. She's got the Brady Bunch family right now. There's a lot going on. If they start filming, let's even say in September, you got the holidays. They love having Halloween parties. They love that. I went to a couple filming. So there's so many different ways that people can have parties and all that. Teresa's got a whole new set of family. They got Luis Relajas' sisters and the father and the mother, all that kind of stuff. So her storyline's okay. Now, Malaya, really not much. What's changed?
You know what, Malaya's story. By the way, my good friend, Amber Marchese, justice for Amber. She's my friend. I don't give a fuck what people say. That Halloween she was the sexy cop, that season 6. Job well done, Amber. You know what Malaya's going to say her storyline is? Depression. Her baby, her girl
leaving.
And left. Leaving. She left. That's good. Yes. I guess you can't call it an empty nest, but she's going to say she's in bed. She can't get out of bed.
Rough.
It's tough.
Tough situation.
Her daughter left.
Yeah. She
bought her the car and she left.
Yeah. Okay.
That's Margaret has a drink. Malaya has the daughter leaving. Cabral, listen, the two new girls, like I said before, we are just scratching the surface. There's so much we want to know about them.
Right.
Speaking of, when I say Dolores isn't really friends with anyone except Teresa, Teresa has, she's once again, we were right about something else. Teresa's lost another friend, this time on social media. Miss Manzo, Dina, has officially unfollowed Teresa and Luis. Now, I don't know why, when you and I said all of this a year or two ago, people said, well, Dina says, and we said, who cares what Dina says? We're telling you the actual truth, that Dina will no longer be associating with Teresa or Luis. Please listen to us or don't, but we're telling you the truth.
Second thing that we told everyone. Second thing, I was adamant about it. Something happened on the Mexico 50th birthday party. There's no question about it. They've never seen each other since. It's over. So I have some inside scoop that I'm not going to give everything, but I am going to tell you that, oh, my dog's getting sick. I am going to tell you that there are some phone calls being made to people to back away from Teresa and Luis. I'm not going to say from who. I'm not going to say what they said, but there's some serious phone calls being made, and that's all I'm going to say right now. Okay, but that's the truth. So people are listening. That's not the reason why Dina unfollowed Teresa. I don't think.
You don't
I think
think
it was
so?
time. Well, I think it was partly, because when people are looking into things, they will see who's on social media with you and who you hang around with and what you've been doing and what you know. So it could be, I'm not saying that's the reason, but these people have not been friends since that 50th birthday party. Something went down. He saw something was said. She saw something, I don't know, but that relationship is done. So let's go through the friends.
I have I have something to say about this though. I mean, right. So like, I agree with you that was the trip and that was the birth. And, look, I can tell people, because I know some things too, some of the things you've alluded to. I don't think that, there was a fight. I don't think Teresa and Dina, they saw Dina and her husband, Dave, who bought this Montecito mansion for $16 million.
Yep.
They have real money. They have real, and I don't want to know how or why or what they got in their closets, if you know what I mean. But they saw stuff and they said, some of the business practices over here are things that we do not want to be associated. You know that saying, you are the company you keep?
1000%.
And I don't know. This is no shade to Louis because I don't know what they saw.
No.
But it's not for everyone thinking that Teresa and Dina had a fight over a birthday cake. No. They saw business things, slick wheelings and dealings, and they said it was such a red flag that they said we're out.
We're out.
As far as the second thing, which we won't get into, I agree. So when you say phone calls are being made, and we don't necessarily need to elaborate on that. I mean, I just think for the listeners, when phone calls are made, like someone could call me or you, phone calls scare people if it's, I think, one of two things. Someone who's like threatening to come and rough you up. I'm not saying that's the case.
That's not what happened. No.
I understand. I'm just giving people context. Or, important government bodies are saying, we're doing whatever, and you can either engage with these people or not. So I believe there are things happening as well. I've heard the same things, and it is over. There's no Dina and Teresa, as Kim and David said a year to 2 years
ago. Yep.
Nobody listened. That's okay. I'm not saying, I mean, I don't know. I